Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the mathematics class for class 7. My name is Mohammad Ashraful Islam and I have been working as a senior teacher in Milestone College English Medium Senior Section Sector 11. Dear students, in the previous class we solved MCQ and credit question from chapter 7. Today I am going to take a class on chapter 9, triangles. And today we will solve MCQ and credit question. Let's start today's class. Chapter 9, triangles, and revision class row number will be 116. We will solve MCQ. Let's start. At first read the question. 1 number question. How many vertices are there in a triangle? And these are the options. Then 2 number question. How many medians can be drawn in a triangle? These are the options. And 3 number question is, what is the sum of 3 angles of any triangle? These are the options. And 4 number question is, in the triangle ABC, angle B plus angle C equals to 90 degree. What type of triangle it is? So we have to find the correct answer. And 5 number question is, if in triangle ABC, angle A equals to 110 degree, angle B equals to 35 degree, and angle C equals to what? That means how many degree? We have to find the correct option from the given options. Okay, so these are the questions now we'll solve. I think all of you have got the idea or the answers. Okay, start from 1 number. How many vertices are there in a triangle? So vertices is the plural form of the word vertex. What is the word? Vertex. V-E-R-T-E-X. Vertex. Vertex is the singular form and vertices is the plural form. So in a triangle, how many vertex will get? So at first I want to draw the triangle. Draw a triangle. This is a rough word. Suppose it's a triangle ABC. In this triangle ABC, how many vertex or vertices will get? This is the question. So what is the definition of vertex? Basically we know that in a triangle there are 3 angles. This angle, this angle, this angle. And if we skip this part, we will get this only one angle. So vertex will be the joining point of the 2 line segment. So if you consider this angle, this is one line segment, this is another line segment. This is the joining point of 2 line segment. The joining point of 2 line segment is the vertex. So in a triangle, how many vertex will get? 1, 2, 3. So correct answer will be, vertices are there in a triangle. The correct answer will be 3. So this is the answer. I think all of you have got this one. The question 1 number is, how many vertex will get in a triangle? How many vertex? So vertex, and the plural form of vertex is vertices. So 1, 2, 3 vertex. And definition of vertex is the joining point of 2 line segment. So how many joining point of 2 line segment will get in a triangle? 3. 1, 2, 3. So answer will be 3. This is the 3. Now 2 number questions answer. How many medians can be drawn in a triangle? So in a triangle, how many medians will get? This is the question. So what is median? Median is we get the definition of medians is the line segment joining to the midpoint of a side to the opposite vertex. So I want to show it here. Suppose this is a triangle. This is a triangle ABC. Suppose the length of AB is 4 cm. So this is the midpoint 2 cm. Okay. So the midpoint and of the opposite vertex of the side is this one. So join this one. Okay. So this line segment will be called the medians. This line segment will be called the medians. In the same way, we can find another line segment with the vertex A and the opposite side BC. And we can get another one from vertex B to the opposite side of BC. In this way, we can find how many medians? 3 medians. This is the 1. Then we can get, this is the 3. This is the 2. This is the 3. 3 vertex. We can get 3 medians. Okay, in a triangle. So option 2 answer will be C number 3. I think all of you have got this part. Now 3 number question. What is the sum of 3 angles of any triangle? In any way, if you draw a triangle, what will be the measurement of the angles? Total measurement of the angles. It will be 180 degree. It's the knowledge based question. It will be 180 degree. These questions are also C number. So what is the sum of three angles of any triangle? It will be 180 degree or two right angles. We will get this one. Now 4 number question answer. In the triangle ABC, angle B plus angle C equals to 90 degree. So in our triangle, how many angles we will get? We will get 3 angles. How many angles? 3 angles. Out of 3 angles, 2 angles measures is given. It's 90 degree. What type of triangle it is? Let's look at here. Suppose this is a triangle. These 2 angles measure is 90 degree. Then what will be the value of this angle? So sum of 2 angles will be 90 degree. We know that sum of 3 angles is 180 degree. 180 degree, and sum of 2 is 90 degree. Then what will be the measurement from the another angle? It will be 90 degree. So we get measure of this angle is 90 degree. Then what types of triangle it is? We know that in a triangle, if one angle is 90 degree, then the triangle will be right angle triangle. So answer will be, it's a right angle triangle. So C is the correct answer. I think all of you have understood. Now to the last one, you can solve this one by your own. In triangle ABC, angle A 110 degree, angle B 35 degree, what will be angle C? Okay, so we know that sum of 3 angles is 180 degree. Sum of the 3 angles is 180 degree. Then 2 angles measure is given, we have to find another one. Then how can we find this one? In the rough here, 180 sum of 3 minus sum of 110 degree plus 35 degree. Then what will be 180 degree minus 145. Then what will be the others? 35 degree. So answer will be 35 degree. 35 degree in option B. So these are the MCQ questions answered. These types of MCQ question we will get in chapter 9 triangles. I think all of you have understood. Okay, now we will do another thing, credit question. Now read the credit question. Credit question 1. This is the figure in the stem, and according to the figure there is a explanation. In the figure, BA is parallel to C. So BA and C is parallel, and BC is the largest side of triangle ABC. So this is the stem. Questions are: A. What is the corresponding angle of angle ABC? So this is the A number question. B. Prove that AB plus AC greater than BC. And C number question. Prove that angle BAC plus angle ABC plus angle ACB equals to 2 right angles. So according to the stem, we have to answer these questions. Okay, I think all of you have got the question. Now we will start A number question. Let's start. So question number 1, A solution. So question is, what is the corresponding angle of angle ABC? So this is the angle in the figure. So in the stem we will get different angles. So which angle will be corresponding angle of this angle? So we will get the corresponding angle this one. This one will be the corresponding angle of angle ABC. Why this one? We have to answer. Okay. So let's write this one. Since angle ABC and angle ECD are remain in the same side of the parallel lines, which are the parallel lines? BA and C, BA and C, and in the same side of their transversal BD. Therefore, angle ECD is the corresponding angle of angle ABC. So this is the result. Now I have to make it clear. You are very much excited to see this figure. Suppose this is the AB and another line CD. This is the transversal PQ, and we have got the corresponding angle of this angle is this one, and this one will be this one. Okay, I have explained this one here. We will get the corresponding line, corresponding angles in the same side of the transversal also parallel lines, in the same side of transversal and in the same side of parallel lines. So here we will get, since ABC, angle ABC and BCD are remain in the same side of the parallel lines B and C, in the same side of the parallel lines. So this is the parallel lines, this one and this one. So angle will remain on same side, and this is the down, so it will be below. It's if up, it will be up. Okay, and same side of the transversal. This is the transversal. In the transversal, same side. So these two conditions will satisfy to get the corresponding angle, and ordered angle will be opposite. If this angle's ordered angle will be this part. Okay, so I think all of you got it. I will repeat this one again. Since angle ABC and angle ECD are remaining the same side of the parallel lines B, A and C, and the same side of the transversal BD, therefore angle ECD is the corresponding angle of ABC. So we have got the answer of A number questions. So in A number questions we have the question is, what is the corresponding angle of angle ABC? We have got angle ECD. So I think all of you have done this one. Now we'll solve B number. I will erase A number. B number question is, you have to prove AB plus AC greater than BC. So in that, from the stem. So this is the AB side, this is the AC side. These two sides sum will be greater of BC. Suppose AB, length of AB is 3 cm, length of AC is 2 cm. Then 3 plus 2, 5. Then the length of BC must be less than 5. It will be 4. It may be 3. This thing. Okay, so we'll prove this one. Let's start. At first, draw the figure. Take scale and pencil. At first, we will draw the triangle ABC. This is a triangle ABC. So ABC is a triangle. ABC is a triangle. So from the triangle we write the particular initiation part. So particular initiation will be particular initiation. So there is given BC is the largest side of triangle ABC. So we'll write given BC is the largest side of triangle ABC. So we have got it from the stem. From the stem we have got this one. Okay, we have to prove AB plus AC greater than BC. So we'll write it is equal to prove that it is required to prove that it is equal to prove that AB plus AC, these two sides, lengths of two sides sum will be greater than the third side BC. We have to prove this part. Okay. So I think all of you have understood the proposition part or particular enunciation. Now for proving this one, we need some extra thing in the figure. Okay. That's why we have to construct another thing in the figure. That's why we have to write the construction. So at first we will construct this one. What will we construct? We will extend BA line up to B. We will extend BA up to D. So this is the D point. This is the name of the point is D. Okay, and this length AD will be equals to AC. So if the length of AC is 2 cm, then the length of AD will be 2 cm. Now we'll join C and D. So we have added this part in the figure. So this one will be the construction part. We have to write this thing. What we have done here, we will construct this one. So we write BA is extended to D. BA is extended to D, so that AC equals to BD. AC equals to AD. Sorry, AD. AC equals to AD. So AD length and AC length will be equal. We have got this one, and we join C and D. C and D. We'll enclose this one. So this is the construction part. So I think all of you have got particular enunciation part and construction part. Now we'll prove this one. We'll prove this part. Okay. So let's start proof. We'll prove this one. One number point will be in step 1. We'll work for this triangle. Okay. So in the triangle ADC. In the triangle ADC, can you tell? ADC triangle 3 sides. In this triangle 3 sides AC, AD, CD. So here 2 sides are equal. AC and AD are equal. So can you write AC equals to AD? So we have got it in construction part. AC and AD are equal. So from here we can write this one. So in a triangle, if 2 sides are equal, then this triangle will be called isosceles triangle. So in isosceles triangle, the base angles are equal. This angle and this angle will be equal. So we will write, therefore, angle ACD is equal to angle ADC. Why these two angles are equal? We have to give the side note. These two angles will be equal because of base angles of isosceles triangle are equal. Base angles of isosceles triangle are equal. So from this part we will get this one. Angle ACD equals to angle ADC. Now angle ACD equals to ADC. ADC or BDC will indicate same angle. So we can write, instead of ADC we will write angle BDC. We will get angle BDC because of angle ADC, this angle, and when we read BDC, then we will get this angle also. So angle ADC and angle BDC is same thing, so we can write this part. Okay, so this is the step 1. Now we will do the step 2. Now we will do the step 2. In step 2 we will work here in this angle. Okay, so we can write angle BCD. Angle BCD is greater than, angle BCD is greater than angle ACD. So we'll get it. BCD. BCD indicates this one and ACD indicates this one. So angle, because this one will be greater than, because of angle ACD is a part of angle BCD, because angle ACD is the part of angle BCD. So we have got angle BCD greater than angle ACD. Now BCD greater than ACD. So can you tell ACD and BDC are equal? So we write or angle BCD greater than angle BDC. So we will get this one. This part will be the in second part. Now I will write it here. 3 number point. I want to write 3 number points here. So after this, we will get 3 number points. It will be in the triangle BCD. In the triangle BCD. Now we will compare the whole figure. BCD is a triangle. So here we will get one side is BC, another one is CD, and another one is BD. So in BCD triangle, this angle is greater than this angle. So we can tell from here angle BCD, this part, angle BCD greater than angle BDC. In the triangle BCD, we will write angle BCD is greater than angle BDC. That we have got from here, and we can apply this one. Then opposite side of greater angle is always greater. So we will write, therefore, what is the opposite side of angle BCD? This one. This one is the opposite side of this angle. So BD greater than BC. BD is greater than BC. So the side note will be opposite side of greater angle is greater. So we got the side note. Now BD greater than BC. Now we got BD greater than BC. Now what is BD? BD, that means the sum of AB plus AD. Or instead of BD we can write AB plus AD greater than BC. AB plus AD greater than BC. So AB plus AD, this is the BD, and this one will be greater than BC. Now or AB. Instead of AD, we can tell AD equals to AC. So instead of AD, we can write AC. So we can write AC greater than BC. So how can we write this one? AD equals to AC. We have got this one, and the proof has completed. So in this way, we can complete B number. So at first we will get the figure from the given explanation, then we will write the particular extension from the stem. Okay, estimate question. Given BC is the largest side of triangle ABC. This information is given here. BC is the largest side of the triangle ABC, and it is equal to prove that AB plus AC greater than BC. This is the question. AB plus AC greater than BC. This is the question. Now for proving this one, we need another information in the figure. That's why we have added this figure, and that will be the construction part. And in which way we have constructed this one? We extended BA up to D, so that the length of AC and AD will be equal. So we have got AC and AD equal. AC and AD equal, and we join C and D. This is the construction part. Now in proof part we have compared in the triangle ADC. In triangle ADC we have got these two sides are equal, then these two angles will be equal, which one has mentioned here. Then we have got ACD equals to BDC, BDC Then 2 number point we have compared, this is the whole angle and this is the part of this angle. Okay, so we have told that angle BCD greater than angle ACD and BCD greater than angle BDC as ACD equals to BDC. We have proved this is the second point. Now in third number point here, in the triangle BCD we have got this is the largest angle of this triangle BCD. So we know that of greater angles opposite side will be greater. Opposite side of greater angle will be greater. So which one is the opposite angle of angle BCD? Angle BCD, this is the angle, and opposite side of the angle is BD. Okay, so this side will be greater, and this angle's opposite side will be BC, this one. So you have got BD greater than BC. Then BD is the sum of AB plus AD length. Length of AB plus AD is BD. So this one also greater than BC. Then AD and AC are equal. So AD will remain same plus instead of AD we will put AC greater than BC. Now we can see that AB plus AC greater than BC. Which one we have to prove? That means the proof has completed. I think all of you have got this one. Now we will solve the C number. C number question is prove that angle BAC plus angle ABC plus angle ACB equals to 2 right angles. That means I wrote in the question BAC this angle, BAC, ABC this angle, and ACB this angle. These three angles measure is 2 right angles. That means 180 degree. We have to prove this thing. Okay. So let's start. According this figure we have to draw here 1C solution. The same figure we will draw here. Okay. Then we will write the particular decision. Let's start writing. Given triangle ABC is a triangle and BA parallel to C. BA is parallel to C. It is equal to prove that it is required to prove that we write the same thing direct. Angle BAC plus angle ABC, AB, then C angle ACB equals to 2 right angles. So this is the proposition part. In proposition part we have written this is the triangle and this is the given information B and C parallel. This information we have taken here and it is equal to prove that this thing. We have to prove this one. Let's start writing the proof. In 1 number point we write since BA is parallel to C, BA is parallel to C and AC is their transversal. Is their transversal. So how do we do the figure, rough figure? BA is the line here like that. This is the rough work. BA. Actually this line is here BA. And C is this one. CE is this one. Okay. And AC is their transversal. So this is the transversal. So here we get this angle, these two angles. So opposite of the transversal. You have got opposite of the transversal. So these are the alternate angles. So you can write therefore angle BAC equals to angle ACE. The side note will be alternate angles are equal. Alternate angles are equal. Alternate angles are equal. This is the thing. Now second point, same thing again. BA is parallel to C and in this time we will take BD is their transversal. BD is their transversal. So here what will be in that case? This is the B, A, This is the CE and transversal BD. So in that case, this angle and this angle will be the same side on same side of parallel lines and in the transversal. So this one will be corresponding. So we will get angle ABC equals to angle ECD. These two angles will be equal because of they are corresponding angles. So you have got corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding. This is the rough one. This is the rough. Corresponding angles are equal. Angles are equal. This is the side note. So now we can tell that the proof has completed. Only you have to do the calculation, nothing else. In 3 number points, we will add one left side of 1 and 2. Then we get angle BAC plus left side of second points angle ABC equals to, at first this will come angle ACD plus angle ECD. Now in both sides we can write we get after adding we have got BAC this angle and this angle. We need angle ACB. Yes, we have to add this one. So in both sides we will add this part. Angle BAC plus angle ABC plus angle, we will add this angle, name of this angle ACB equals to this equals to, we will get ACECD equals to this one, name of will be angle ACD. With this we will add angle ACB. Okay, we will add this one ACB. Now we will write 4 number point. In 4 number point we will get this one. These two angles measure will be 180 degree or 2 right angles. So we will get angle ACD plus angle ACB equals to 2 right angles. 2 right angles. So we can tell one straight angle. That means angle BCD, this one will be one straight angle or 2 right angle. Okay. So we can tell angle BSC ABC is angle ACD equals to this one. So we will get the value of this angle will be 2 right angles. So we will get therefore angle BSC plus angle ABC plus angle ACB equals to 2 right angles. And the proof has completed. Proved. So in C number question we have to prove this part and we have completed this one. For this, at first we write the particular insertion from the stem question. Then we will got B and C is parallel and this is the transversal hypotenuse figure. This is the B. So this angle and this angle will be equal because of the outer angles are equal. So from here we have got this part. And again B and C parallel and BD is their transversal. BD is their transversal. In that case we will get ABC. Therefore ABC and BCD will be equal because of corresponding angles are equal. This angle and this angle will be equal. Now by adding 1 and 2, by applying 1 and 2, we have got this part. We can write the side note here by adding angle ACB. By adding angle ACB on both sides. So by adding this one, this part, and value of this part will be 2 right angles. So ultimately this part's value will be 2 right angles and the proof has completed. My dear students, I think all of you have understood this very question. Practice this one at home. Thank you so very much for presenting here. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.